Hello everybody, it's Gabby's Games, and welcome back to Crossout Let's Build with the Budget mini-series. And today we're going to build a mid-range, all-around, all-purpose vehicle for the people that do not really have a style, but want to have something that can do pretty much anything. And I'm going to add fuel tanks and etc. for this time, guys. You have asked me to do it for quite a while now, but I have a tendency to forget about them for some reason. So here we go. We got them here. And let's see, what cabin are we going to use? I think a Wyvern will be good enough. And for wheels, because once again, as always, these are budget builds, and with budgets, you do not have enough money for bigger wheels. So I'm going for normal, medium, steering, and non-steering wheels here. And let's see if that's properly aligned in the back. Do want to have it like that. It does have it like a little bit exposed, but this one thing does have 140 health, so that's decent. And with the 10 energy, we're gonna go for 3 factors and a, let's see, where is it? Rare weapon cooler. Should be enough. And yes, guys, I did hear the news about the Battle Royale mode that they're coming up with. But it's pretty early in development yet, and you guys know what Battle Royale does. The only difference here is you got cars, and you can find the guns on the battlefield, and you're gonna put them on your vehicle. That's basically what's happening. Anyways, we're gonna put some quarter walls inside here. I would normally do an 8 long part, but because levels and etc. and budgets, I will not do that, and I will actually take them this way because I figure we can use truck doors on the sides. They're a little bit heavy, but they will give us a high amount of health, which of course is something we do really want. And we're gonna put some half walls in front for protection. Now for the guns, again, as said, we are going to use 3 factors. I'm gonna put 1 here and 2 over here. We're going to need a little bit of a small cover piece on here. That's a really good spot, actually. We can actually fit it in there. That's really nice. And I'm just gonna take a quick little peek at how far the nomads, what they get at the first levels. I think I want to go up to level 3 for them with the double slope. And we do get 4 of the oblique slopes. And I'm going to use all 4 of them. And then the oblique struts. And then the wide slopes. Did we get the avius strut in there as well? Yet? Forgot to look at that. Yeah, here we go. avius strut. That's good. So we use 2 of those. And by now, we should have access on probably one of these train plows. We're gonna need quite a lot of frontal armor on this thing. I don't want to actually swap these out for 6 long parts. Long pipe shields. So this thing is gonna focus on nomads and scavengers. Also with the factors being from the nomads. Oh, they're always changing that stuff out. I think they're currently under engineers, actually. No, that's a repair, so yeah, it's under nomads where you can get the factors. But one factor is going to be really exposed. Not really happy with that. But that's not really the solution either. I guess that will have to do for now. They want to keep the rear rather simple because we're actually getting quite high on parts as well. I think I'm gonna go for 55 in part limit. Shouldn't be going higher than that really, because otherwise you guys might not be able to build these. And I do want you guys to try out some of these stuff. But one gun and its armor. I might actually have to put it on here. But that makes it give it a really bad gun angle. So you would need 3 of these wide slopes. But those are quite a high level for the scavengers. You only get 1 of them, 2 of these. Okay, you get 2 of them and quite a few of these truck slopes. So I guess I'll have to use 2 truck slopes for the center one. Not really that much of a fan of it, but oh well, what can you do about it? Right, guys? And with that, I think this thing is complete. 50 part limit, 10 energy used, both fuel and tank. And we actually are missing one thing that we could use quite well. Quite badly. This rear is a little bit odd. Well, let's make it a little bit more clean. 2 heavy struts, and then add that radio in the rear like this. It's not the prettiest rear, but it'll serve its purpose. Mainly because I want 8 wheels on here and not the usual 6 that you would see on a build this sized. So there's a little bit of a tail. So this thing will be a mid-range assault unit, basically. And NVIDIA decided to glitch out, so there's a little bit of a blob on the right screen, so I can not see certain parts on the most upper right. Get things out. Going for the guns. I'm going for that kill. Or assist. Two guys left. We did do that quite well. That guy's about to die. And there's the last guy. And enemy destroyed. GG. So this thing comes in with decent firepower, decent mobility, decent range, just decent everything. It's okay in everything, but not great in anything. Like, right here to here, it's currently like blocked out for me. So I actually have to watch on OBS where I'm actually aiming at with the mouse in order to click that cross. And damn it, NVIDIA. Why I have to glitch out every time. That's a low spike on the power score. We're at 4,000, which is kind of high. But you're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6 rares here. So, budget-wise, this is something you can get within 2 weeks after you start out. And it's a pretty good all-rounder. And it is pretty easy to upgrade. You start out with a generator, which you will put in the back probably. And some better armor. And after that, you'll just start working towards a better generator. And maybe some epic weapons. What's an ammo user? I've got a feeling he is cloaked up. Or not, or he's just waiting around the corner. Oh, more people. Wait, is he on the team? No, he's not on other teams. It's like, wait, are you in the match? Wait. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, so he goes one of his guns. We're just gonna take the back line because the thing is decent armor, yes, but it's nothing great. You're not meant to tank stuff up, so you're always lying at the second line. Oh, these guys here, I don't really feel the need to push up. Ah, no, let's go. Them pushing up, I guess we'll go. And from behind. Go assist. Again, this thing will not be anything special, but it gets the job done. And when you do not, like, at first you'll probably stick to 3 shorts. You would have, like, shorts on the sides, replacing the 2 other factors and having one up top. And then just gradually expand to the extra guns. You can always stick a radiator in the back, a common one, if you have a spare energy, or you do not have to use all the energy. If you want to say a lower power score, that's perfectly fine. I really like the cooler up front, and because it does give it a really snappy fire rate, and you can just keep this up forever. And this is a small part, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. The plow does have a lot of gives a lot of frontal health, so you can take quite a few hits, as long as it's not directly at the gun. There's this hover that I have to take out though. Gotta watch out, this thing doesn't have the greatest reverse speed. Just poking that hover. And time to move out. Alright, let's dodge that one. Cannon user's ready to fire. Oh, he moved out of this position. Allowed me to move up really fast. Again, like, things are gonna outrun you, but at the same time you have... Please don't push me. That took a lot. That was a bad hit. Because he has the upper angle, our gun armor will not do much, and he will instantly shoot off the guns in one shot. Oh, dang it. Ouch. At least he's still firing slowly. And I could still kind of hit him. Took over one of his guns. Oh well, you flip over and you pay for it. So yeah, you are at the tier where you can very commonly see epics and occasionally even see rare, like that's what I'm saying, legendaries. You occasionally see legendaries pop around, such as that Tsunami and that Hammerfall user. Something to watch out for, of course. But these three factors actually have not a bad fire rate, and firepower is pretty good. It's actually pleasantly surprised when I saw these. But Jack, please comment down below if you guys think is this budget enough, or it should be more budget, so to say. So like our 6 rares, including the uh, fuel tank. Too much, or can we go a little bit more, or do I have to go a little bit lower? Okay, that guy had a good shot at me. That's of course the downside of, that's why I didn't really want to put the gun in the front center. Because that was like, cannon user is going to instantly degun me at some point. And exactly just that happened. Seeing is not great against cannons, it's better against machine gun vehicles. Because it can shrug up some MG rounds, but it's not tough enough to shrug off cannon rounds. Especially what those were, like I suspect there were at least judges and maybe even executioners. I'm just going to help Cap and stay alive, because we do still have the fuel tank, a fuel barrel. And as a player, you do not want to die if you do not have to, and we're just out capping them right now. As long as they're not pushing into the cap, we're still useful with the out capping speed. And all I have to do here is block this guy from moving in a little bit longer. Ah, dang it. I guess I'll be taking this guy out. Or he takes me out. Oh well, GG. Let's play one more match with this and see if I can take out a cannon user without getting blown up, otherwise. Large wheels are definitely an option on this thing if you can get some 2 large wheels in the back instead of the 4 medium wheels. That's definitely an option. And because of that, you can actually like make a little bit thicker frontal armor protecting the guns. You can actually use like straight up flat armor instead of the sloped armor and actually like put them further backwards. But currently that's not doable. And of course there's 2 more rares to pay for, and that's kind of expensive. Don't really want that, do we? This gun is kind of questionably armored with the cooler mounting it. But I don't really want to spend any more power score on this thing, so like just under 4,500, and I don't really want to go above that 4,500. It's gonna be a latch match for this one. Oh, triple junk bow. Triple junk bow is actually really nasty. But the problem kind of was that for the actual power score efficient variants, you need duster and gas generator, and it's not really budget. But I think I'm going to look into getting one with a gas with a growl and a normal engine. Okay, I'm gonna prepare anti-missile duty here. Securing everything of missiles. One guy coming up rear. Missile. No. That's a lot of autocannon fire. Okay, that's another one. No, couldn't take out the missile. Only got one gun left, so it's also a little bit harder. And our base is still being captured. And I think we need that priority over the cannon hover. Even though the cannon hover is very dangerous. There are only 3 guys left on their side, so... Not great. Ah, that was a really bad self-destruct. But that was some good distraction, I guess. Good enough for this one to come and clear this up. There goes that guy. Oh, they also got the hover. Nice. Good match. So yeah, watch a little bit out with the guns. Like, they're only 74 health, so... They're gonna get shot off pretty easily. But as said, like, before... An alternative setup before starting up... We'll be starting out with shorts. And of course you would have a little bit more energy left, so you can use then... Mode 1 right here is really exposed, but... Adding one of these gives it a tiny bit of cover. Or like, it is 55 part limit, so you would have to get above 55 part limit, but you could also use this for a little bit, again, more cover. And this is lower power score. Now, if you have, like, access stuff and money, then you could upgrade it with specters. Specters are a little bit bigger, so they do not really fit in the slot specified for the factor. Otherwise, if you want to, you can go for equalizers, but they're also like a little bit bigger. And note that this thing does work with sledgehammers as well. Sledgehammers are actually smaller, so you can actually take a much smaller loadout here. You're limited quite a bit at the gun depression, though. So this is pretty much as far as it goes. But yeah, there's an alternative for it that you don't really have to rework it that much for it to work with sledgehammers as well. But that said, I hope you guys enjoyed watching as always, and I'll catch you guys all later. Bye, guys!